My name is Stephen Rafferty, and you're watching These Are Questions. This is the interview show where I ask people questions about things, life, and such not. And today's guest is a talented artist. She's been killing it in the artistry game today. She's doing tremendous work in her creative art spaces. Please welcome Rubi Villa.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your invitation.
You're very welcome. Welcome to These Are Questions, Rubi. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. This is our nickname. This is the Void. So we're in the Void. Where are we filming? I'm not sure, but we're filming somewhere. But thank you so much for being a part of the show. Before we get into the show itself, I'm going to explain the rules of These Are Questions. Okay. Rubi, I'm going to ask you a series of questions based on your career and aspirations, along with a mixture of questions that are borderline idiotic and, well, randomly stupid.
That's perfect. That sounds so good.
That sounds so good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you're agreeing to that there. So let me ask you, Rubi, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Internet, are you ready? Take that as a yes. With that in mind, let's officially begin our These Are Questions interview. So, thank you so much again for being a part of These Are Questions. I greatly appreciate it. I've known you for a little while now, and I've got a chance to see your art pieces and your various styles of art, and you're very talented in what you do. You're very welcome. Can you tell me your story on why you became an artist?
I don't think I became an artist. I think I was born as an artist.
Okay.
Yeah. Since I was a kid, I always show this love for express myself and drawing, dancing, singing, any kind of art. Of course, visual arts are my passion. It's easier for me perform visual arts like painting and drawing, or even making videos instead of singing or speaking in front of people. It's just not very comfortable for me.
I got you. So it makes sense. Some people get born into it. They feel like that's kind of their calling there. And artistry is such a great calling for that. And you could do a lot of amazing things. And I've had the chance to see your pieces live in some of your art exhibitions. I remember the one that we had at Rebel Wine Bar a few months ago, and I got to see your pieces there, and that was really cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that you're always trying to be on my shows, and that's very important for me because I'm new in town. I'm new in the country. I'm new in Florida, so I don't have many friends. If I invite someone in that people's shows, it's very important. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And you're going to make plenty of more friends and more experiences as time goes on, as you're continuing your art career. And, a great highlight for me was visiting your art exhibitions. Can you explain to me kind of the process of kind of setting up and creating an art exhibition? Because it must be really hard.
Yeah, I mean the hardest part is probably pick up the things that you wanna show because you gotta make sense once you show them. If you are showing, for example, landscape,
Mm-hmm.
it gotta be just landscape because it makes sense. If you show a portrait with a landscape with pop art and doesn't have the balance or the same colors, it doesn't look natural. So I would say prepare exhibitions. It's more about, for example, you gotta prepare in advance. I didn't bring anything with me from Mexico.
Okay.
So when I came, I started working. I wasn't showing for a year.
Okay.
I was making a series.
Yeah.
To then after that I can show. And once you the hardest another hard part of showing is the setup because you gotta prepare, for example, the hangers on the paintings and all that goes on the wall and prepare that. And I've been having a lot of help with these artist groups, for example, with hotspots.
Hotspots.
It's a gallery,
Uh-huh.
and they're very cool, and they're pushing me and promoting me, and they do a lot of the work of picking art and setting the exhibition.
Yeah, sending it to different places and setting it up for it. So you have a company that kind of helps with you on there. So it's not just yourself by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. I didn't know that. So that's kind of a cool behind the scenes of how you set up your
Yeah.
art pieces there instead of your exhibition works. It's
Yeah,
great.
also my husband, he knows a lot of electricity and that kind of stuff, and all my pieces, my new pieces has uh, lighted wire. You gotta connect them, and it's a pain in the ass.
Uh,
He does the job.
Hey, there you go. Hey, good husband there. He
Yeah,
knows what's going on. Shout out to him.
yeah.
So, speaking of arts in paintings, you've done some exhibitions. Where would you want to see your art pieces be exhibited in the future?
I would say museums. I think the museums are the goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yes.
Hmm.
And it, I'm not thinking like when I'm there, the paintings on the museums. No, I'm thinking of while I'm living and they have like shows, and I've been in museums like they're showing modern artists and emerging artists. So I'm looking for that. I'm looking to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was going to happen. Now we're talking about it. It's going to happen in the future. We're going to get your art pieces in some different art museums. So
Yeah.
mark my words on here on These Are Questions. That's going to happen now.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome there. How would you define your artistic style?
I would say avant-garde.
Avant-garde. Okay.
Yeah. When you look at the definition of modern, sometimes is like actually in the past. That's crazy because you look for modern artists and it's people that is already there. It's
Hmm.
crazy. So my art, I don't think there's uh, um, I'm not saying that it's super new or no one creates something like that, but it's not pop art. It's not surrealistic. It's a mix of with all of that. Also, I'm doing a lot of mixed media, so I just would say avant-garde.
Avant-garde.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I like that, and I think seeing your pieces, and we'll probably put it on the episode. Some of them, like it makes sense, stands out.
yeah.
Okay.
I love this modern very talented artists for music, for example, Rosalia, Bad Bunny. I'm talking about the concept that they have, and I follow them a lot, and I get inspired of this kind of artists, and what I'm doing like music from the future. I'm trying to do art
From
with
there.
it. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. And I think that's some good collaborations that can potentially work out, some great ideas that can work out. So
Yeah.
it's just trying out and seeing what works, what doesn't work. So it's funny you mentioned Bad Bunny because it leads to my next question. Bad Bunny, the artist.
Yeah.
If Bad Bunny had a twin, would his name be Good Bunny?
I would say it would be good turtle.
Good
Because,
Turtle.
for example, there's a story of the bunny that is competing with a turtle.
Yeah, the rabbit and the hare.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
So I would say it's like the opposite.
Okay.
Yeah,
So Bad Bunny and Good Turtle.
yeah. It's probably not a great name, but I think it would be the opposite.
I like that though. No, that's something different. That's cool. I like that. I like that. I like that. Good turtle, and Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How could you call a turtle in a cool way? I don't know.
A turtle in a cool way. I don't know. I think Good Turtle is the name for it right there. I think you already had the cool name there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just crazy.
Nah, you're an artist. That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's the artistic mind speaking out there. So that's cool. Um, Let me ask you, how many jumping jacks can you do?
Ooh, I don't know, but I'm very stubborn, so probably I will do a lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you
I
give
have no idea.
would you do like 20, 30,
I think I do 50.
50?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I was an athlete.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a pickleball player
Oh, wow.
for a long time,
Mhm.
and I competed and everything. So probably I'm not in that shape, but I have like the muscle memory, and as I said, I'm stubborn. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. You heard it here on These Are Questions. Ruby can do at least 50 jumping jacks, and she's determined to do 50 jumping jacks.
Are you gonna film me?
I, I don't have the space to do it in the void. If I had the space, I would be like, bet. Now, mark
Yeah.
your words. But
Yeah, we can make people
Yeah, we could. But I trust you. I believe in you. I believe in you in there. My next question is a question I've been asking every single guest here on These Are Questions, season 6. And the question I wanted to ask is I just want you to pick a team. Don't think too hard about this, but just pick a team. Team Alpha or Team Omega?
Team Alpha.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You, any reason? You just like it? Name?
Yeah, I think I can deal with that
Okay.
because normally alpha means like people who is like the leadership and this and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think I can deal with
Okay,
that.
okay, okay. I want you to remember that for the end of our season because it's going to play a very important role. So just remember that you picked Team Alpha, okay? Okay, okay. Cool. Um, besides art, do you have a hidden or unusual talent?
Unusual talent. Unusual. I don't think so usual. As I said, I'm a pickle player and I'm actually good.
Yeah.
I'm a good pickle. I'm not the best, but I'm good enough to compete. So and so many people don't know that about me. I mean, the people who know me from art, they don't know that.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
either. I would not even guess that one bit, you know,
Yeah,
because
me
I
either.
know the art side of you, so now I know the pickleball side of you as well.
Yeah.
So okay, it's funny because around like the neighboring areas, there's like pickleball tournaments and like people that play all the time. So um,
Yeah, last year was crazy. I was competing with my husband in mixed doubles, and oh my god, we were moving. I was doing art, and I was trying to do exhibitions and my website and everything, and I was playing tournament. It was so rough. It was rough, but it was good though. Yeah.
I bet. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. I got two more questions I want to ask you here on These Are Questions. This has been a fun rapid fire interview. And, you know, the question I want to ask is a question that I try to ask towards the end of my interviews with all my guests. And it's more of an advice type question. And the question I want to ask is that what's a key important artist advice that every artist should know?
I would say do what you would like to see.
Okay.
It's something that it's like a mantra for me. Like I'm trying to create stuff that I would like to see on the walls. If I'm not saying it's unique, but I think it is. I haven't seen art like the one I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say to an artist, just try to create something that you would like to see.
Okay. Good advice. I like that
Yeah.
advice. Create something that you would like to see.
Yeah.
I like that. It's good. Um, we're wrapping up at the end of our These Are Questions interview, and I appreciate your time being here. The question I want to ask, since you said you're an athlete now, this kind of ties into it. Since you said you're also an athlete and an artist, athletic artist, right? Um, could you wrestle and beat a sumo wrestler?
I don't think so. Those guys are very strong.
If I
Yeah.
if I give you the pickleball racket and you had that as a weapon, do you think you can beat one of them? You have the advantage. They don't have a weapon, but you do.
Uh, the pickleball is not. It's not a good way. Maybe it's like a bronze pass, but shoot, no, I don't think so. I don't think I can be one of those guys.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that. You can do the jumping jacks, you can do the pickleballs, but sumo wrestlers, that's the limit.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, this has been a fun, exciting, rapid fire interview here on These Are Questions. Ruby, I really appreciate being a part of the show, and I wish you all the best in your artistic career and going into your various artworks. And if you want to see Ruby stuff, all of her information's in the descriptions down below when you're watching and listening to the show. But before I cap off and finish off the show, is there anything that you would like to say? Any last words? Any final thoughts? Anything you would like to say before we cap off this interview? The floor is yours.
Yeah, I like to find my audience, you know. So I just invite everybody to take a look of my work, like really take a look, but because it's very easy just to check the Instagram account or the website and don't pay attention. So just take a minute to see the details, and I think they could find something that they might like. Yeah.
Okay. You find something that they like. Okay. I like it there. And I definitely recommend checking her website out and checking her information in the descriptions down below, along with my information here on These Are Questions, whether you're watching on youtube.com or listening to my podcast feed on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. And just to wrap up here on These Are Questions, all I just want to say is that thank you so much for watching and listening to the show, and that you have been watching / listening to These Are Questions. Good night, everyone. Or good morning. Or good afternoon.
Yeah.
Who knows? That's why I say all the time. Who knows? I don't know when you're gonna watch this episode or listen to it. You could be listening in your car at like 6:30 p.m. after work, or you could be watching this at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Who knows?
Yeah.
But just know we appreciate you watching and listening. Okay.